to have another wonderful speaker for listening our Thoughtful Leader series. We have Mr. Pankaj Sharma, who is the head of Director Admissions and Outreach for SRM University, Sonipat. Sir, Sharma sir, you have held key positions at Education Institute after moving out of your highly coveted corporate career. What are the key factors that keep you connected to the education sector?
I think I correlate education and corporate industry. Where I was working in the media and primarily was media for a couple of years, almost 10 years, where I worked in Hindustan Times, then Indian Express, then Midday, then Dainik Bhaskar, and then Tribune. During my corporate, what I realized it is also training is one of the important things, because I was handling a very big team of 250 when I was in Bhaskar, spread across 12 locations. Though it was Rajasthan, but Rajasthan is the territory-wise is very, very vast. So I felt that training is really important, and I correlate the same thing with the education. But by what we are doing in education, we are just training, we are just informing. I believe, I feel myself, I treat myself as one of the counselors. I always seek any opportunity where I used to interact with the students and parents. So what I feel that training and this counseling in education is really important. When I was in corporate, I used to go to many colleges as a guest lecturer, where I used to go to interact with the MBA aspirants, MBA students. And really, after my session, I used to face a lot of questions. So that really gave me a lot of interest, that I thought there are a lot of information which is really required even you have joined the higher education institution. So that is something I correlate, and I think that is really I'm enjoying in my education domain at present.
Wonderful, sir. Wonderful. Sir, being the Director Admissions at SRM University, Sonipat, what is your philosophy of leadership? How would you describe your leadership style?
I think that's a very good question. As far as leadership is concerned, during when I realized, when I joined Dainik Bhaskar, I'm just commenting my corporate culture. When I joined Dainik Bhaskar, I used to work with my immediate boss, Mr. Manoj Agarwal, and I really learned a lot of things from his leadership style. We don't interact with the owners in that profile. But what I realized when I joined education, it was more with the founders, and all our founders are very visionary. So what I felt that they give you a lot of space. They give you a lot of space. You can think, you can do a lot of innovation. So that I really liked, especially when I was in NIT University. I was there for 7.5 years. I was closely with the founder, working with the founder. And then when I joined SRM, I really liked the same vision from our founder. He also gave a lot of space, even more than what I used to go get in NIT University. So I'm just maintaining the same decorum with the team. I believe in three important things. One is the relationship. Second is the communication part. You have to be very clear that what you want that others, your team members, to do. And second is, it is important to give them the space for work, space to think, space to take initiatives, and also space to decide. If they don't decide, they will not learn things. That is my leadership style. I give a lot of space to my team members.
Wonderful, sir. Wonderful. Sir, any insights on how your university could be more welcoming to the students from different races or different economic backgrounds?
First of all, it's a very student-centering university we have. SRM Group is more than 50 years into education, and this SRM University Sonipat we started in 2013 with one objective, that we will provide education to all the students. And we have very good scholarship schemes for the deserving students, for the meritorious students, not only in the academic front, even in the sports. So we give a lot of stress, because we are very strongly connected with the industry. And what we felt, even industry people, they are not looking only for academics. They are looking for the overall developed student. So that is the reason in our intake, we are considering these points. And we are really giving a lot of space to these students coming from the background where they have not studied. They are very good in sports, but average in study. Or their financial condition is not good, but they are very good in study. So we give them a lot of scholarship with the Chancellor's initiative, and we give good scholarship, but only to the meritorious. That is something we are very, very selective.
Yes, sir. Wonderful, sir. Wonderful. Sir, what do you think should be the university's top priority for the next 10 years?
I think, first of all, sometime, you have to really invent a lot of things. And what I believe, accident, sometimes you invent a lot of things because of accident. And the main thing which happened in everybody's life is COVID-19, which started last year in China and now it is in across. If you talk about, everybody is talking about COVID-19, and this is the year where we are going to have the lot of challenge as far as education is concerned. So what I believe, it is important to see in 10 years that we should be student-centric, we should be ready with all the kind of challenges. And I'm very happy to tell you that in spite of COVID-19, we had a regular classes of our students, thanks to the online platforms, what we are using. And second, we are also conducting their test from their online test. So I think it is important for the university. This is one of the right kind of a usage of technology. That is what every university should focus. And here also, SRM as a group, we are focusing on that. And we will be doing a lot of industry connect programs. Now, if you see, there are a lot of online internship available to our students. And this is something need for the student, even this is need of the industry also. I think going forward 10 years, it is important to create that platform where industry, student, parent, they will all be comfortable as far as online platform is concerned, and they should be independent. So we will be doing more student-centric activities in coming 10 years, and also we are doing a lot of research-based projects.
Oh, okay. Sir, when you first came to SRM Sonipat, what was your vision for the university?
I think when I joined SRM University Sonipat last year, I was very excited because after 22 years of experience and 12 years in education, and working for SRM Group, which is really one of the I will say renowned group in the education, and not in the education, we are into a lot of domains. So I was very excited. I thought, let me understand this system, and you won't believe, after even spending a couple of months, I'm really understanding this system. But I feel that it is important that wherever our presence is there, like for example, we have students from 24 states and from some international countries. So what I believe that my vision is that we should have an over-rounded student in terms of intake, and we should spend a lot of time with the student, with the faculty members to make sure that our student, wherever they go from SRM Sonipat, they will do a lot of excel in their life. So that is my vision, because I have seen students studying in the same class. They are from the small village of Sonipat. We have students from Chennai. We have students from Sudan. And they are studying in the same class. So it is important to make them on the same level. That is something we are really working.
Okay, so there is a lot of priority for diversity. Is that what I can take away from?
Yes, a lot of diversity. Yes. Yeah, I was not expecting. When I joined, I realized that a lot of diversity.
Yes, sir. So, sir, what would you like people to know about your university that they may not know currently?
I think people always correlate SRM with engineering. That is something they should know. It is, yes, engineering is one of the strongest wing we have, but we also have faculty of law, we also have faculty of management, faculty of hotel management, faculty of commerce, and then faculty of humanities and science, and also we offer PhD in all the domains. So I think people should know that it is not only engineering domain, we do a lot of we offer almost 60 programs at SRM University Sonipat. And we are very well connected with the corporates. Like we have a program in association with IBM, TCS, Xebia, and also with KPMG. So that is, I want to tell, you should obviously engineering plus other programs SRM University offers. So.
Okay. So what are some plans that you're currently designing for SRM Sonipat? Probably that you might want to share, go on share on record.
Yeah, some of the plan, I think we should be more focused on technology use. I just give you one example. Like till last year, we used to conduct the offline exam for the entrance exam, which is SRM HCAT. This year, we realized, even before COVID-19, we thought, let us do this online. So that was our first step we started. But during this COVID-19, we realized now online is okay, but something we have to do from home. So now this year, SRM HCAT, which is scheduled in the month of June, we are doing online, and student can take this exam from the home based. It's a proctored home based exam. So that is something, these kind of inventions we will do, and we will also involve our students, because this is a learning platform for our existing student. Somehow it is a time for the university to explain, to make parents and students learn that this situation is going to continue for, I don't know what is the time. I think maybe till this year end or maybe next year. I think we have to live with this. We have to really understand this. We have to take all the precautions, but we will not, I think we will not stop our work, whether it is education, whether it is whatever. We have to continue that.
Yes, yes. So launching a proctored exam, that too from home, is a great achievement, I should say, in less than a span of 2 months.
Yeah, that is something we are also very excited, and I think the 13th and 14th of June, we are going to have our first round of SRM HCAT exam.
Oh,
in fact, I just tell you one thing. We already conducted for 100 students for PhD in the first week of May, and it was really good. Their experience was
okay. So any suggestions you would like to give to the current youth and the aspiring students?
I think that's a lot of suggestions, but I just restricted myself to a few of them. I think it is important that you should have your patience, because it is very important. Don't, like for example, this year is going to be the longest admission cycle. You have a lot of patience to handle that, because don't worry, all will be good. All definitely you will be in a good hand. Second is also important, you have to be focused, because there is a lot of confusion. You always compare, okay, that one of my friend is doing that course from that college. You need to understand what is your capability, what you can do as an individual. That is, you have to be very focused. And also, because I also have kids, my daughter is in class 12th and son is 10th. So I always do many experiments at my home, because I have the 2 kids and both are in the board exam going to appear next year. I think it is important to develop the listening skills. And listening is not only just from ears. When even something you are going through online, you're reading something that I realized people don't read. So this is my very strong message to this generation. I think your listening skills, your reading, and just to understand. You are very lucky that things are very easily available. When we were student, almost 23, 24 years back in class 12, we used to have everything in an only newspaper. Even the results of JEE used to come in newspaper. There was no online platform, there was no Google platform. You won't believe, even I remember when I purchased my JEE, this application, I visited Punjab National Bank. Now just realize the difference. You can apply in any university online, and now we even started the exam online. So your listening skills, your patience, I think that is something is really required at this stage of time.
Great, sir, great. Thank you so much for sharing your valuable thoughts and coming to the college in a thoughtful leader series. I'm sure it will be valuable for a lot of students.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much.